Hello, hello. I hope everyone is doing well today. Welcome, welcome. Hi, sweeter than a rice cake. Hi, I hope I'm pronouncing your. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Tejasve or Tehasve or how do you spell it? It's a pretty name. I'm just not very good not very good with that Tejave. Tejasve. Okay, T Justve. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. T Justve. That's pretty. I like that. What does it mean? And what nationality or country is it from? It's very pretty. Oh, thank you, sweeter than a rice cake. I'm so glad to see you guys too. I hope y'all are doing well today. I'm going to be doing another show this Friday, so please definitely tune. Oh, it means bright. Okay, it's beautiful. Um, it's a beautiful name. I'm going to be back Friday at 9 o'clock p.m. So make sure you guys tune in then. I'll be doing another nighttime show. It's going to be fun. We're going to do something different. It's going to be totally different as far as the theme of the show. So I hope that you guys tune in Friday at 9. It's going to be fun. I got some other things planned too. Some other types of shows that's going to be coming down the pipeline too. But welcome. I'm going to wait a few more minutes for a few more people to come in before we get started. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm not feeling my greatest, but I'm here. Hi Jasmine. Welcome. Welcome. We'll wait a few more minutes for a few more people to show up before we get started. Hello. Oh, thank you for showing up even though you don't feel 100%. Are you coming down with a cold? Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Thank you. No, I don't know exactly what's going on. I just haven't had much energy. Usually when I get like this, my vitamin D is pretty low. So it could be related to that. May have to start taking a little bit more. But I just don't feel good. I just hadn't felt like a lot of energy. You know how it is sometimes when you just feel very low on energy and you just dragging. That's pretty much how I feel. Um, I do feel a little congested. It could be because of the medication that I take. It has a tendency to cause congestion, which is pretty normal for me. I'm pretty much congested, like probably all year long. But thank you. I appreciate you thinking about me. All right, so I guess we'll get started here in just another minute or two. Um, so as usual, we'll do the one card free pulls, and it just depends on how things go today. If it's a rather kind of slow day, which I think it may be, I don't want to jinx myself, but if it is a rather slow day, I may pull actually a couple more cards for everybody, just to there that way everybody can have a little bit of a more defined reading. Okay, it was interesting. I was told my mineral levels were off. I started to take supplements for minerals that they don't normally advertise, and I felt better. Even my hair started to grow. Oh yeah, I definitely believe that. Yeah, our food is so deficient in nutrients. Yes, yes, you can post your question. But yes, our food is so deficient in nutrients. They said like 30 years ago it used to be like one apple is equivalent to maybe like 12 apples today. So our food and soil is very much deficient. That's why people are having so much. There's so many people less losing hair. I've noticed, including myself. I lost a lot of hair too. My hair has not been the same. So it just makes you wonder, like, are we not getting enough nutrients in our food? Even if you do have a pretty balanced diet, a lot of people are still having to take supplements and vitamins. So yeah, I definitely agree with you. They're minerals, but yeah, that's a good thing. I probably do need some minerals. That probably would help. Thank you for that suggestion. Yeah, yeah. I mean, our food is much, much weaker. Our soil is much, much weaker than it used to be because it's been, reused over and over and over and over again. And every time it gets reused, it's like it loses its nutrients. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started with the questions here. So let's take a quick look here, and hopefully Janaea will come because she did pay for a couple questions here. So I don't want her to miss any of her. There you are, Janaea. Welcome. I was just talking about you. So I hope you come today because you had already paid for your questions. How are you? Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, I hope you're doing well, love. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started with the free questions. Hopefully today may be a little bit of a slower day. I'm not feeling my best today, y'all. So I'll definitely, I may peel out of here maybe within the hour. But Friday, hopefully Friday, please tune in because Friday I've got a really cool show planned. If you're available, if it's going to be this Friday at 9 o'clock. So it's going to be interesting. And please, everybody, please don't forget to hit that like button. I definitely appreciate that. I know. But this time for real, it's going to probably be about an hour or so because I just don't have the energy to knock it out like I did even last week. I felt better than I do now. Okay. Hi, Cookie. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the 1 card free pulls for everybody. And then after that, it's true, though. Yeah, I do have a ball with y'all. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, boss lady. Welcome. All right, we're going to do the 1 card free pulls now. And then after we get done with that, we're going to do the donation-based reads. The first 10 minutes is free as usual. And then we'll do the donation-based reads. And if I have time afterwards, the donation-based reads depends on how many come in. I'll try to get back to some more free questions for those that have a question that I wasn't able to answer. Okay, so let's take a look here. So, okay. Okay, so Sweeter Than a Rice Cake posted the first question. Okay, will I be successful in this DV case against my mom? All right, let's take a look here. All right, Spirit, please show us what we need to know. Okay, so 2 cards actually fell out. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands and we have the 4 of Swords. So I'm going to say yes, that I do feel like you will be successful. Now, the interesting part is that we do have the 4 of Swords coming up. So the 4 of Swords is a card about inactivity or a time of rest, of things really not happening. So I do want you to know, I do feel like you will be successful in the case against your mom, but there could be some sort of pause or delay. I wouldn't say delay, but some sort of pause in the case. Okay, so it could start up and then all of a sudden they may have to reschedule some things, or they may have to put a stop to it for a while until things can resume. And I'm having a feeling that this could have to do with the administration, with all the new laws and things that's being put in place. It's changing everything with everybody. So there are things that, are being or having to stop and having to be redone all over again. So I feel like you will be successful with the Ace of Wands, but I do feel like there could be a place where things are just not moving, or it just, they may say, well, we're going to have to reschedule this for a later time, that sort of thing. But I feel like you will be successful, but don't be surprised if there's not a break in the case, or if there's not time period of where nothing much is happening, where things have to be put on hold. Okay, so don't freak out. Just know that it will work out for you, but there could be some sort of pause or interruption, and it has nothing to do with your case. It's just the fact that there could be something else, other cases or something else that takes precedent over the current case, and they may have to stop it for a while, but it will resume. And I feel like you will get it. I feel like you will be the victor in this. But like I said, there could be a pause or some sort of like not delay, but just stopping things for a while, then restarting them over again. So yeah. All right. So keep me posted on it. Keep me posted. I feel like you're gonna win. All right. So let's see. Let's take a look here. All right. Okay, so this is for you, Tejasve. What are Sid's next actions towards me? Block situation. Okay. Okay, let's see. Welcome, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you would, please hit that like button and that subscribe button if you were tuning in today. I appreciate each and every one of you. I just want to let everybody know I'm doing another show this Friday at 9 o'clock. So definitely tune in. It's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely tune in. All right. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So, somebody is holding back. Okay. Somebody is maintaining their control. This could be you. Tejasvi, it could be you that you're maintaining your control in the situation. Maybe this person has tried to reach out to you, and maybe you have them blocked, and it feels like you're the person that's in control. You're making the decisions until you make the decision of whether or not you want to speak to this person or you want to talk to this person. So that's what I'm feeling. And it also feels like too, someone is controlling their feelings. Like they're not allowing the other person to know how they feel about something or about the relationship or the situation. It just feels like someone's keeping control and just not allowing themselves to really express how they feel about something. Like they're kind of keeping it hidden because they feel like if they were to try to talk about the situation, that it might make it worse than what it is. So I just feel like it could be you or the other person that's withholding their energy. And for some reason, I'm feeling like it's going to remain this way for a while. Maybe during the summer, somebody may reach out to someone in another form, like on social media or something like that. But for right now, it just kind of feels like both of you were just kind of like, well, I don't really know if I really want to talk to this person or if I want to reach out to this person at the current moment. Somebody's withholding their feelings and keeping control of the situation. And this could be you. Yeah. So keep me posted. I feel like you will hear back from this person maybe later in the year, maybe towards the summertime, that sort of thing. Yeah. I feel like you may hear from him in the summer. But not right now. Not right now. Okay, so Jasmine wants to know, but keep me posted. Jasmine wants to know, when will I meet my next committed relationship in 2025? Okay. All right, we'll see. Will you have a committed relationship in 2025? Okay, will Jasmine have a committed relationship in 2025? Okay. All right. Okay. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, now we have Six of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like there's somebody. I'll be honest with you. I'm not. Hi, the Space Cowboy. Welcome. I'm feeling like I don't feel like this is so much a relationship. It feels more of like a friendship that you're gonna have with somebody. It feels like there's somebody that you're going to be helping and vice versa, someone that could help you. But for some reason, I feel like it's going to be you Oh, I'm sorry, Janaea. I'll get back to you, love. It feels like there's somebody that's going to be helping, that you're going to be helping this person versus them helping you. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm feeling like here with the Six of Pentacles. It just feels like you're going to be reaching out to somebody and helping them. And I'm feeling more of a friendship vibe than I am a relationship vibe. So for some reason, and there could be somebody else that comes along that you may have a connection with, as far as like a friendship that could possibly turn into something later, or like some flirtatious type of thing. But it just feels like more of a friendship. And this could be a male. This could be a male or the opposite sex of you. But I just see you kind of helping this person, guiding this person, talking to this person, and just having a good friendship with this person. So I don't feel a committed relationship, but I do feel a possible strong friendship that could possibly turn into something later. So keep your options open, Jasmine, and keep your heart open. But I'm not feeling a committed relationship this year. I could be wrong, but it just feels more of like a friendship type of vibe, type of thing. But sometimes that can be just as fulfilling. Yeah, that could be just as fulfilling sometimes. All right, so let's see. All right, next we'll have Janaea. Okay, update. Okay, you want to update on the FEMA situation. Okay. All right, I'll give this about 5 more minutes and then we'll get started with the donation-based reads. Sorry, guys, if I seem a little spacey. I'm just not feeling the greatest. Okay, so 5 of Swords card is here. Okay. All right, so when we have the 5 of Swords card, this feels defeated. So I'm feeling like in this situation, a spirit is saying to let go and let God, in so many words. So try not to think about this or worry about this so much, because it's one of those situations that it's going to have to work itself out. And the more we worry about it, or the more we think about it, the more elusive it becomes to us. So Spirit is saying, instead of cutting ourselves or struggling with something, just let it go and just let it go into the universe. I still feel like you're going to be able to get the money that you're looking to receive. Like I said, because of the presidency and things that's going on right now, there's a lot of changes that's going on. A lot of things are on hold. A lot of things are being rearranged. A lot of things are just in complete transition. And I still feel like there is a delay. And I feel like in time, I'd say by late spring, going into the summer, you're going to hear about the FEMA decision, and I do feel like you'll get it. But for right now, Spirit says just let go and just let God, because just know this: if this is any consolation to you, there are a lot of people waiting on this too, just like you. Not that helps any, but I just want you to know that you're not alone. There are other people, many other people that are waiting to receive funding that have not received funding. But Spirit says just let it go, pray about it, let it go. And when you finally relinquish control of that, that's when it's going to come towards you. And that's when that you're going to be able to hear about it, receive word about it, and get the money that you need. But it's still coming. It's still on the way. All right, but keep me posted if you hear anything. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Cookie. Did Alex want me last night? Okay, we are barely communicating. Did Alex want me with him last night? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, show me Alex's energy, Spirit. Okay, well, 2 cards fell out. Okay. All right, 9 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles. I'm going to say yes, that he did want you to be with him, or there's energy of some sort of closeness there. We have 9 of Pentacles, but also too, with your energy, with 9 of Pentacles, that's you generally a single woman with 9 of Pentacles. So it could be the fact that maybe you're very independent, And maybe he may feel that maybe you want to be alone a lot of times. Maybe he feels that you're very independent and you're kind of your own person. But really, truly, with you're really the Three of Pentacles, where you want to collaborate, where you want to be with somebody, you want that connection with someone, you want to work with somebody, you want to have that union with someone. But I feel like for some reason he is seeing you as the Nine of Pentacles, the single lady, but you're on the inside, you're feeling like you do want to be with somebody. I think if I were you, just the energy that I'm feeling right now, if you wanted to, but it's up to you, you could reach out to him and just say, hey, good morning, how are you, that sort of thing, and just leave it at that. Just let him, work his way back to you. But I do feel like he sees you as very independent. Okay, he sees you as very independent, and he may also kind of be intimidated by that energy. But that's okay. That's okay. We have the Three of Pentacles because what he's seeing from the outside is different from what's on your inside, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I say give it some more time. I feel like he will reach back out to you. If that's what you're wondering, I do feel like he will reach back out to you. But he's seeing you as a very independent energy. Okay. All right, just a few more, and then we're going to get started with the donation-based reads. All right, so is my husband, Devon, being unfaithful to me? Hi, boss lady. Let's take a look. Okay. Okay, the North Star. Okay, let me pull one more for this, because this is a heavy question. Okay. Is he being unfaithful? Okay, we have the Star card and we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to answer the question for you. I don't feel like he's being unfaithful to you. I feel like he has thought about it. But I don't feel like he has actually put it into motion. Your intuition is right, about how you're feeling. It could be that maybe there could be someone around his energy that he may be kind of attracted to, but I want you to know I don't feel like he has acted upon that attraction as of yet. I don't feel like he will act upon that attraction, because I feel like both of you have a pretty active sex life or sex relationship. Even if you can't see each other physically the way that you would like, I do feel like there's a lot of flirtation. There's a lot of attraction between the two of you. So I'm going to say no, that I don't feel like he has been unfaithful to you. Has he thought about it? Yes. But I don't feel like he's acted upon it. This is for entertainment purposes only. I do feel like with the Ace of Wands energy here, though, that there is an increase in his sex drive lately. I don't know if you've noticed that. Because the Ace of Wands is all about physical movement, and it is about male virility, and seduction, and also attraction. So I'm going to say that your sex life or your attraction with each other will increase. Okay, so that's going to, even though it's already increased, it's going to increase even more. So no, I don't feel like he has. I think he's thought about it, but I don't feel like he has. Yeah. But it's going to increase between the two of you. Your sex life is going to get even more intense. So I feel like his drive has increased. I don't know if you've noticed that, but it has increased. And it will increase. Yeah, it will increase. So keep me posted on that. All right. So we're going to do Space Cowboy. And then we'll do Yvette, and then we're going to get started with the donation-based reads. Okay, Space Cowboy, what are her thoughts towards me? Also, does she even have feelings towards me? Okay, Amani disabled her Instagram. Okay. All right. Does she have feelings? Okay. Hi, Alicia. Oh, welcome, Alicia. You must be new. I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. Janaea, are you still here, love? We're going to get to your reading very shortly. Okay. Oh, okay. We got 5 of Cups. Okay. All right. So 5 of Cups energy here. Somebody is sad, Space Cowboy. Okay. And I feel like this could be the energy of the person that you're asking me about. The 5 of Cups is a feeling of loss or grief. So I feel like, well, thank you. Welcome. Please don't forget to everybody hit that like button. I just feel like there's some sort of loss going on with the person that you're asking me about. That could be the reason why they disabled. She disabled her Instagram. Maybe she's been dealing with a loss of a relationship or a loss of a loved one. But there is a sense of grief and feeling sad. As far as her feelings towards you, I do think that she really likes you. But whatever it is that's happening in her life at this particular time has pretty much taken precedent over her mind. Okay, so I feel like whatever it is that she's dealing with has consumed her mind and her time at this time. So I don't even really feel like she's really even thinking about a relationship at this current time. I just see either heartbreak or grief or loss that she's been dealing with. And I feel like maybe towards the summertime or the end of the summer that she may restart her Instagram and be more social. But at this time, I just feel a feeling of sadness, loss, and just kind of withdrawing from the world at this particular time. It just feels like there's been a number of things kind of stacked against her at this current time. But she does like you. I do feel that she does like you a lot. But it's something deeply personal is going on with her at this particular time. It's going to take her a while to get out of this. So keep me posted. I feel like you'll see something from her towards the summer or end of the summer. There's so many people going through so many things, y'all. Oh my God. Okay. Will my ex return to me? I'm Pisces. He is Aquarius. All right. So for Alicia, will your ex return? Okay. Okay. We have 3 of Cups. Are you involved in a third party situation? Reason why I'm saying that, we got 3 of Cups, and I feel like there's somebody else that could be involved. Hi, Firefly. Yeah, it feels like there's somebody else that could be involved. Yeah, it's just a lot right now. Hi, Firefly. So I'm not sure if there was a third party that came in between the 2 of you. And it doesn't mean that this person's cheating necessarily. It could just be a third party as far as a friendship or someone that has kind of come in and caused a division or a wedge or something like that. Yeah. So I just feel like there's somebody else that could be involved. Will this person come back? Okay. All right. If you guys hang out, I'm getting ready to do Janaea's reading. I've only got a couple of donations. So if you guys can hang out a little while, I'll come back and do the free reads. But for right now, I'm going to do Janaea's next. Because the first 10 minutes I usually do free, and then after that I do the donation based reads. So if you guys can hang out with me here, I'll come back and do some more free reads. All right. So 9 of Wands, protection, bouncing back, boundaries. There's somebody else involved, Alicia. The question is, I do feel like you will hear back from this Pisces, but the question, oh, thank you, Jasmine. I'll get you added, love. I think the question is, do you want this person to come back? That would really be the question, because I felt like there were some major issues that the 2 of you were having. I don't know if this person gaslit you and tried to make you feel like you were crazy, or they lied a lot, or they didn't tell the truth about things and you caught them in some lies, that sort of thing. it's up to you is really what spirit is showing me here, but there could be somebody else involved with the Three of Cups. And I just feel like with the Nine of Wands, this is about resilience, bouncing back, recovery, and setting boundaries, Alicia. Yeah, I saw he lied a lot. That's what they're showing me here. So Spirit says, yes, I do feel like the Pisces will come back, but Spirit is saying that you do need to set boundaries. Okay. So if this person cannot be truthful to you, or you feel like they're not being honest with you about something, then it may be time for you to just either let the relationship go, or let this person know, hey, if you lie to me about anything else, or if I find out that you're not being truthful with me about anything else, we're done. Okay. Okay. He's Aquarius. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So oh gosh, you're very intuitive. You're Pisces. Yeah, you're very intuitive. And then Aquarius is a slickaroo. So Spirit is saying, yes, he'll be back, but you need to set boundaries. Okay. You need to set boundaries, because I feel like this relationship has been a big tug for you, like push and pull, push and pull. Am I with the right person? Am I not with the right person? It's been a question mark since day one, is what Spirit is showing me. Let me know if this resonates, but set boundaries. Okay. I do feel like the Aquarius will come back. I feel like you're going to hear something from him within the next 2 months, but set boundaries. Okay. If you do decide to get back into a relationship with this person, set boundaries. Okay. Let him know what you're willing to deal with and what you're not willing to deal with. So keep me posted, loves. Keep me posted. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started with Janae's reading. And after the donation-based reads, oh, awesome. Awesome, Alicia. If you guys hang in here with me, I'll try to get back to the free reads, okay? Because I usually do the first 10 minutes. I went a little bit over the 10 minutes this time, but donation reads do take priority, but I do always try to do free reads as well. You're welcome, and thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Hi, Svetlana. You're welcome, Jasmine. All right, Janaea, love, if you are here, we're going to go ahead and get started with your donation-based reads. And thank you so much for your donations. As usual, if anybody donates today, they will get a free Oracle card as well, along with their reading. Yeah, I do too, Space Cowboy. There's something going on with her. Do you know if she, like, are you close enough? Thank you, Yvette. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you know her personally enough to know what could be going on with her? There's something going on. Something either with family or it's something personal, deep, a loss or something. All right, so Janaea, thank you so much for your generous donations, love. We're going to get started with your donation-based reads. Okay, I told the Aquarius I'm done with him. All he wants to do is bring up that I'm dealing with someone else, and I told him to erase my number, and I hope he is done with me. Current energy. Okay, let's take a look here. I'm sorry you're going through that. Now, let me clarify this. Is the Aquarius saying that he feels like you're dealing with someone, or is he saying that he's dealing with somebody else? I just want to make sure that I'm understanding correctly. Okay, what is the current energy? Ah, okay, gotcha. Okay. That's what I figured, but I just wanted to make sure I was. Okay. All right, let's take a look. All right, let's take a look here at the Aquarius's energy. Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, okay, Seven of Cups, the Tower card. Oh yeah, you are ready to walk out. Yes, you are ready. You are ready. I see it in all these cards. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords here, which, as I've said from the beginning, the Queen of Swords is very blunt and to the point. And she pretty much tells you how she feels. And I feel like this is representing you, Janae. I feel like you've already told him how you felt and you're ready to move on, because we have the Six of Swords card here, which is about relief and moving on to calmer waters. So I feel like there's been a lot of push and pull with you in this situation with the Aquarius, trying to figure out how he feels. He's trying to figure out how you feel, but at least you're forthcoming and you're upfront with him about your current state of affairs and how you feel about the situation. But it just feels like with the Aquarius that, it's they're not giving you what you need at this time, and you are ready to walk. All right, so we got the Seven of Cups here, which is about options, okay? And the Aquarius knows that you have multiple options here. So I do feel like he is telling you the truth when he does feel like that someone else could be even though that's not the truth. He feels like he does definitely feel like you could have someone else, or someone else could have your attention. He knows that you're beautiful, and he knows that you have multiple options that lay in front of you here with the Seven of Cups. And I feel like he feels like he's just one of your options. But you've been telling him time and time again, look, I'd like to, be in a relationship with you. I'd like for us to kind of rekindle things and get things back on track. But I see it here with the Tower card, things being revealed, things being seen for how they really are. And at this point, with the Eight of Cups, you're willing to walk away. And I feel like you've already started to walk away emotionally from this connection. If you notice, look closely at this card. It's a female walking away from a male. That's very interesting, because it looks like she is tired of trying to convince this person of her love. And she's willing to walk away into the night and just let him sleep on the beach by himself. Whatever you want to think is whatever you want to think. I'm willing to walk, and I'm willing to do what I need to do to take care of myself. So that's the energy that I'm seeing here. Just walking away. What is the outcome of this, Spirit? I think that's really what we want to see. Okay, Queen of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. The Fool card, taking a risk. Okay. What's the outcome? Okay, so let's take a look at the rest of the cards and see. We got the Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. All right, so already I'm feeling an unmatched energy. What I mean by unmatched, you're a grown woman, and it feels like you're dealing with a boy. Okay, I don't know if this resonates, but it's unmatched energy, unbalanced energy. And I feel like, from what I'm seeing here with the Queen of Cups, you're very in tune with your intuition at this time. Like you already know the answer. And I feel like you're making the right decision by telling the Aquarius that you're okay with letting this go, because you're not getting the commitment that you're desiring. You're not getting the commitment that you're looking for. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, to me, is feeling like a very, and with the Page of Pentacles, a very immature energy that you're dealing with. Hi, Benita. That's what I'm seeing here. And like with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're really paying attention to things. You're working hard at what you want to work hard at, but this relationship is feeling like it's hard work. And with the Fool card, taking a risk for a new beginning. Taking a risk for a new beginning. So, I think things are going to kind of stay the same way that they are now, Janaea. I think that you guys are going to continue. I feel like the Aquarius is going to continue to chase you and talk to you. And it's kind of like you're going to be aggravated because it's like, okay, why are you talking to me if you're not going to give me what I need? Like, I don't want to waste my time, pretty much, is what I'm feeling like. That's the energy of what I'm feeling like. I don't want to waste my time. So I feel like, and I hate to say this, but I got to tell you the truth about what I see. I see you walking away from this situation, and I see you just throwing your hands up and just being like, you know what? I'm tired of going through this loop. I'm tired of going through this loop with you, because we're not getting anywhere. It's like we're on a gerbil wheel. We're going round and round and round, and we're not getting anywhere. So as of right now, the current energy, and this could change, but I feel like things are going to stay the same as it is right now. No commitment. Because he's insecure. I just feel like you two are at different levels. You're a mature woman, and he's still not mature in that aspect. It's so strange. It just feels like things just flipped. Um, and I just want you to know it has nothing to do with you. It's no fault of your own. It just feels like I said in the most recent past, the Aquarius has went through some sort of Great Depression. There's been some change in this person. He still cares about you. He still finds you very attractive, very beautiful. He knows that you have multiple options. But as I've told you before in the previous readings, I always felt like you were going to walk away, and by the time the Aquarius is ready for a commitment, you're going to be over it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like you're going to be long gone by the time the Aquarius does give you that commitment. I don't know why he's doing this. It's just not making any sense to me. But yeah, it just feels like Janaea is going to be the current energy as it is right now. It's going to stay that way for a while. All right, Spirit, please show us what oracle message do you have for Janaea? Yeah. Like I said, I think by the time you do walk away and you heal completely from this situation, and you will, he's going to be ready to come back with roses, ready to sweep you off your feet. And by that time, you're going to be already moved on in your heart. That's the crazy part. Okay, we have unity as the card. Okay, so today the oracle message for you is, today I bring my attention into the present moment where I become one with my inner light. As I make this conscious connection, I find myself centered in my heart and begin to glow with my own divinity. Union within my inner light provides me with a wise and stable base from which I can now live every day of my life. So I feel like this is unity within your soul. And I feel like this is a healing. And I feel like you're learning more about yourself, and you're coming into your own. And I feel like by the time the Aquarius does come back around, like I said earlier, you're going to be long gone. I don't understand that. But I feel like the Aquarius will continue to text you, will continue to pursue you, but it's like either piss or get off the pot. You know what I'm saying? It's like either you gonna do it or you not. And I just feel like he's gonna continuously message you, hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing all right, blah, 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 but not give you the commitment that you're seeking at this time. And I feel like Spirit says keep your options open right now. And like I said, keep your options open. Okay. I don't feel like there's a commitment at this time. That could change later I feel like it will change later. But for right now, keep your options open and keep moving forwards. Okay. Man, I tell you, these relationships nowadays are just complicated. You know what happened to the good old days when you got together with somebody, you went to the movies, things just steadily progressed, you got engaged and you got married. Why does it have to be so damn complicated? I don't understand it. But don't let's put it this way, Janae, think about you. Okay, and only you. Think about you and only you. Don't worry about him. Keep moving forwards. Okay? Keep moving forwards until he can give you the commitment that you're seeking, which I don't see it happening at this current moment. Keep moving forwards. Yeah, keep moving forwards. All right, Janaea, love, what's your second question? But that's the current energy that I see. You guys are at two different levels. You're mature. He's not being mature about things. I think at this time, if I weren't married, I think I would just stay alone with cats. I just have me a bunch of cats because I tell you, it's a headache out here. Lord have mercy, it's a headache. Oh, dating at this time, at this day and age, is so complicated. And it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be complicated, but people make it complicated. They make it much more complicated than it need to be. They truly, truly do. Thank you, Jasmine. I got your donation, love. All right. All right. So, yes, definitely a headache. Absolutely. All right, Janaea, are you here, love? We'll go ahead and get to your second question. There you are. Okay. So things in all aspects of my life I feel are so unbalanced. My job used to be my safety net, but now that's becoming somewhere I don't want to be at. Can you give me the energy at my current job? Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, remember I was telling you that I don't think you're going to be staying at this job more than a year. This is a bridge job. Just to kind of get you through things. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look. All right, so there's some, this is a mixed bag of energies that I'm feeling about your current job. All right, we got the Three of Swords, we got the Eight of Cups, we got Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and Two of Cups. All right, so the Spirit is showing me here that your heart is not really into this job, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be. This is just something that you do to pay the bills until you can get to the next place, okay, or to a better job, a job that you will really love. We have Three of Swords here, so I feel like this job is a lot of physical movement to me. I see you moving a lot. There might be some times that you may be moving so fast that you could go out of breath, or it could just be where it's very fast paced and it makes your heart beat very fast at times. And I just feel like this is not the job that you just absolutely love, but you can kind of tolerate it until you get to the next place. Now, the Eight of Cups is here. So Eight of Cups is showing me two things. One, that you've already kind of exited the job emotionally. At first you were excited about it, you really liked it, but then after a while it just kind of became unchallenging. And it just felt like, well, I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? And you're just kind of going through the motions to get your paycheck and do what you need to do. Spirit is telling me that you need to have a vacation. Okay. You need a break. You need some sort of trip. You need some sort of vacation because it's just been work, 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 work. And you need some time out to rejuvenate and do some things for yourself, because it just feels like with this job, I don't know if they've been asking you to do overtime, but it does feel like this job is a lot. Like it's a lot that has to go into this job. But the good news of it is with the Four of Pentacles, you do have job security here. So it's not like, the good thing about it is, even though you don't necessarily like it, there's always work. There's always work. And you can always do overtime if you need it. So it is here. So it does at least give you that sense of security to where you're able to pay your bills and not really worry so much about not getting enough hours. So that gives you security here, but you do need a vacation. You do need a trip. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles, I'm showing a lot of hard work here. Like this job could be hard physically some days, but don't worry, you're going to eventually be able to get out of this job. Like I said, I don't really see you staying here much more, more than a year. I could be wrong, but I don't really see you staying over a year. All right, so we got Two of Cups. So Two of Cups is about partnerships, and it's about cooperation. So I feel like, as far as your job is concerned, they like you a lot. They like you a lot. You do a very good job. You help a lot. So there's no issues or worries about you, losing the job or anything like that. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I see you studying something with the Hierophant, education. Okay. So it could be going back to those classes that you were thinking about taking. You were thinking about doing. Okay. Yes. Wonderful. I like to see that North Star or the Star card. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we have the Hierophant. We have Seven of Cups. We got the Star Strength and Page of Pentacles. All right. So I see you going back and taking classes or learning something here with the Hierophant card. Also, too, Spirit just whispered to me, to you as well, is don't neglect your spiritual life. Okay. If you need to catch up on your prayers or whatever religious ties that you have, whether it's going to church or just reading the Bible at home, don't neglect that, because I feel like your spirit needs a pick me up. So whatever spiritual belief or practice that you have, Spirit says to pick that back up again, because your faith has been kind of waning over the past several months. And I feel like if you pick that back up again and start to study or start to get back to a spiritual practice again, this will help to uplift your vibrations and help you to get out of this place of sadness or feeling stuck. Okay, so but there's two messages here. But I see you going back to school as well and learning a new skill or learning a different trade or different or honing your skills and learning something new. Okay, so that is coming for you. Seven of Cups is multiple options that lay before you. So even though right now you may not see multiple options that lay before you, once you get back into school and you start studying, I feel like multiple options are going to come your way. They're showing me something about June is when you're going to start seeing more options be presented to you. So you could get another offer for another job. Maybe the job that you're currently at could offer you another position, or another position could come open. But I just feel very strongly that other options are going to be making their way to you. So just be open to unexpected options coming your way. The North Star is here. So Spirit is saying to follow your North Star, follow your intuition, listen to your instincts, because they will not steer you in the wrong direction. Okay. So follow your intuition is basically what I'm seeing here. And don't lose. And this is about faith and inspiration as well. So faith and inspiration is here. So Spirit saying, don't give up. Continue to have faith. Get back to your spiritual practices, whatever that was, or whatever it was in the past that brought you joy or gave you hope and faith. Okay. Hi, I'm Grace. Welcome. And take you a vacation if you can. You need a trip. Spirit says, with the strength card, this is about emotional fortitude and self-compassion. So make sure that you're continuing to have self-compassion for yourself. I think sometimes you're a little hard on yourself, and to also, um, I'm not saying to not have expectations about things, but just kind of don't worry so much about how things are going to turn out. Just kind of think about what you want to do, pray about it, take action, and let it go. Okay, let go of expectations is what Spirit is showing me here. But just have self-love, self-compassion, and you're going to have fortitude, emotional fortitude, to continue doing what you're doing. It's going to take a little while to get where you need to be, but try to have more faith, and also know that unexpected options will be coming your way. Take your trip if you can. You're going back to school. And we end it here with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles is a new opportunity, and it's also about being very studious. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be new opportunities that will come your way in regards to money, and things, like I said, that are unexpected, that you were not expecting, that you did not see coming. So just keep an open mind here with this Page of Pentacles. Have faith and give yourself compassion, show yourself self-love, and get back to your spiritual practices, whether that's praying, reading the Bible, or reading spiritual books, something to kind of boost your faith and boost your spirituality. Because spirit and our physical bodies work as one. And sometimes when we get imbalanced, and if we have too much spiritual stuff and we're not working on our bodies, that can be bad. If we got too much physical stuff going on, but we neglect our spiritual life, that can be bad. So we want to try to have some sort of happy mix or happy medium or balance here to get you back on track. I'm seeing something about root chakra, which is about your security. So if you want to work on your root chakra, okay, that could be a thing that feels very imbalanced. Where a color's red, you can have stones like red jasper or carnelian that will help. I have some here that will help with the root chakra. Okay, so work on your root chakra. There are lots of videos that will show you how to do that. And I feel like that ties in with the spirituality aspect as well. I had to recently work on my root chakra too, recently. So sometimes our chakras can kind of become imbalanced as well. And we'll feel it too. We'll feel that imbalance in our lives when we start to become afraid or fearful or very agitated or upset about things. All right. So what spiritual message do you have, or oracle message do you have for Janaea? Okay. Okay. Step by step. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful message. All right. So today I practice patience. I allow time to fulfill my goals. I understand the wisdom in letting go of control. Oh my God. We just said let go and let God. Remember I was telling you that in the first reading? All right. So I know that the true value of each situation lies in its creation rather than its end result. Therefore, I allow my life to unfold step by step, inhabiting each moment to the fullest, knowing that my soul is forever rising higher and higher to embrace the light. Wow, what a beautiful message. And that's just that exemplifies exactly what we were talking about. So I was telling you to let go and let God in the first reading that we did for you, and also to let go of expectations. So when we do something, it is hard for us not to think about the end result, but sometimes we overthink things, and that includes myself. So I think when we do things, we should just plan, and take our actions and do what we need to do, and just let go of the expectation. Just don't think about it anymore. Just do what you need to do and just be like, okay, well, if it works out, works out. If it don't, that's okay. There's another direction. So step by step here, taking small steps, I feel like is what the creator wants you to do at this particular time. Get back to some type of spiritual practice, going back to school, multiple options lay before you. Follow your instincts, your intuition. Give yourself love and compassion. And with the Page of Pentacles, new opportunities will await you and come to for you. And it will be unexpected. So that's why I say let go of expectations, because sometimes things can actually happen better for us, better than we expect, when we just let go of expectations. And that's not easy. I'm not saying that it's easy to do. But sometimes, especially in the times that we're living in, it's best to take micro steps, very small steps. And you'll notice as you take those small steps, you'll see where you're going, and it will turn into a big change for you. Small steps, small steps. But thank you so much, Janaea, for your generous donations. Love, keep me posted. Yeah, I feel like if you get some type of spiritual practice going soon, that's going to help you a lot. And let go of things. Just let go, just trust and let go. Hi, Teresa, welcome. All right, thank you so much, Janaea. Thank you for your generous donations, and you're welcome as always, Janaea. Keep me posted. All right, so next we have our next donation-based read, which is Jasmine, and she's up for one question. And after Jasmine, I'll get back to the free one-card pulls before I end the show. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in today. And please don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you so much. All right, so my question is, thank you, Jasmine, for your generous donation. All right, so Jasmine's question is, please tell me more about the possible commitment coming to me in 2025. All right, so let's take a look here. All right. Is there a commitment coming in 2025? And what does Jasmine need to know? All right. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at your first 5 cards. We got 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, the Moon, Magician, and 2 of Pentacles. All right, girl, you are in transition. All right, so something's in transition for you. We have 3 of Pentacles, which is about working together or collaborating with someone, or wanting to work together with someone. I do feel that energy of you wanting to work together with someone. So something has recently ended for you. I don't know what that is, but the Ten of Swords, maybe you know what that is with the Ten of Swords. Something recently ended for you. Maybe it was painful. Maybe it was something that I feel like a chapter closed for you. That was a very difficult chapter. And with the Moon card, you're in a phase currently right now where you kind of can't see things. So it's kind of like things are kind of cloudy. When the moon's in place, it's like things are hidden from us, or we can't see clearly like we can in the sun, because the moon kind of hides things. But the good news is that you have the Magician. I really am. I'm in a 7-year transition of life-changing ex-husband, court, and family drama. God, okay, awesome. Okay, well, the good news of it is the worst and the most painful part of this is ending or has ended. Okay, so the worst of it has ended or is coming to an end. And even though you can't really see how things are unfolding or how things are shaping up or changing, that's okay, because we're not meant to always know our pathway. All right, so the good news of it is we have the Magician, which is about preparedness. It's also about transformation. So you're transforming yourself, Jasmine. There are things in your life that you are changing right now. So I don't know if you've made changes within your home, or if you've made changes within your looks, like maybe changing up your clothes or lifestyle changes, but there are changes or transformations that are currently happening or currently underway. Okay. Yeah, you're waiting for a change. It's foggy right now, so you can't really see right now, but that's okay. Sometimes in life, for some reason, the creator and the universe has it that way for us. And it's so frustrating because sometimes you feel like you're in the fog forever. You know what I mean? Year after year after year after year. And you're like, damn, am I ever going to get through this fog? Yes, you will. Okay. Now, Spirit is showing that here with the Magician card that a lot of things are now in your control. Now, in your past, there were a lot of things that were not in your control. But now, because you're single, you've gotten out of this relationship with your ex, you're now in more of control. Okay, so you're able to make decisions based on what you want to do next, who you want to talk to, who you want coming into your life. And I also feel like too, they're showing me that you're much more careful now than you were in the past. And what I mean by that, you were very trusting of people in the past, but now it's like the rose colored glasses have kind of come off. And it's like you're seeing people for how they truly are, and before somebody comes in your direction, whether it's a friend, a lover, family member, you're really kind of keeping them at bay and just really, really taking your time to get to know this person or feel their energy before you allow them to get into yours, which is very wise to do. We have two of pentacles, so it feels like you're juggling multiple things at the same time. It could be multiple jobs, it could be multiple ideas. Money could be going up and going down. You could have some bills and money coming in, but bills going out at the same time, more so than usual. But let's see, is there any sort of commitment coming for you this year? Okay. Okay, Page of Wands. Is there any lovers or any? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Temperance. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So again, all right, Page of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, Eight of Swords, and the Hierophant. I don't necessarily see a commitment as far as like a relationship for you this year. But I do see, like I said, I feel like you could be meeting a friend and you could be helping this person or you could be helping each other. But with the Page of Wands, there is a possibility now. If you wanted this, Jasmine, there is a possibility um, that there could be someone that could come into your life as far as a flirtatious fun time, if you know what I mean. Not a committed relationship, but more of like a flirtatious fun time. I feel like this could be a younger male, um, could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or I just had a brain fart here. Aries and Sagittarius or Leo. Okay. So this could be a fire sign, could be a little bit of a younger guy. Um, that could, if you were interested in having fun, a little bit of fun, you could have that here. Okay. So it could be a little passion, could be a little something along those lines coming in for you, but I don't see a commitment. But that's okay. I feel like right now, the universe really wants you to focus on yourself and focus on your goals. Okay. Reason why I say that, we got Queen of Pentacles here. So this is about someone who is very set about their money and very focused on their home life and focused on their family. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very stable, but she's all about that money. Okay. So I feel like right now your attention is on survival, and it's about making money, and it's about being your own boss and really taking the reins in your finances. Temperance is here. So temperance is showing balance. Okay. It is showing balance. It is showing um, harmony and self-love. Okay. So self-love and harmony, and trying to find it feels like you were so imbalanced in the past because of this former relationship. You did not have time to balance things out because it was all about him. I'm feeling a very selfish energy, that everything was about him and nothing was about you. So now spirit is saying they want you to take this time to work on yourself, transform yourself with the magician. You have more control now than you did in the past. So things can go pretty much how you want it to go. Now, of course, there's always things that are beyond our control that we can't do nothing about, but you can control how you want to look. You can control the people that you allow into your life. You can control where you work. You can control, how much money you want to bring in. Um, so spirit is saying that if you work at that manifesting, I feel like you could really, really get to where you need to be. Now we have this Eight of Swords energy. There may be a time or two that you feel restricted or stuck. Okay. But Spirit says that they want you to know that you are not restricted and stuck. It's just an illusion. Okay. Sometimes we can feel in our minds that we're stuck in the same place or we're stuck in a particular place, but we're really not. It's just we feel that way. So you may run into those feelings. So just be compassionate with yourself and give yourself time. And we end it here with a Hierophant. So I see you learning more things, taking classes, maybe working on your skills um, with something new that you're learning. So I see you also learning a lot this year. But the main theme is to work on yourself, work on your goals, get the bag, focus on you. Okay, focus on you and your family, your children, your home, because you're in the Queen of Pentacles position and you have the Magician card. So the Spirit is saying, work on that. Okay. Work on that. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't blame you, Jasmine, because sometimes, when women get involved with someone, it takes a lot of energy, doesn't it? When you're in a relationship with somebody, even if you just talking to somebody, there's hours out of that day where the phone is ringing or you're texting or you're thinking about that person. And it is distracting. It does take you away from the other things that you could be doing that will bring you success. And, so that's the downside to relationships, is that it can take you away from your focus. It can take you away from your goals. So my suggestion is you're in a transition. You're in a magician phase. Focus on you and your goals. All right. So what does the Oracle card have to say? What Oracle message do you have for Jasmine? All right. Okay. Oh, the inner sense. Wow. Okay, so I'll read this to you. Today, as I quiet the noise in my mind, I become aware of the voice of my heart. I listen closely to my inner voice. I trust myself and develop confidence in my intuition. My inner truth is divine truth. I allow it to influence and guide me every day. So, Jasmine, listen to your inner voice and focus on you. Focus on you. That's the most important at this time, because the Magician card is all about manifesting and transformation. And you're in this phase. You're in this phase. So there could be, like I said, could be somebody that comes along that gives you some fun and a little bit of passion. But Spirit is saying they want you to focus on you and your goals. That's number one. That's number one. Oh yeah, especially when they start acting distant. I ain't looking for anything complicated, only stable. Absolutely, yeah. It's a waste of time, really. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just think about all the times in the past when we talked to somebody and it was a waste of time, pretty much. We could be taking that time and building a business or making money or learning something, a skill or something. relationships, I mean, they can be wonderful, but at the same time, they are time drainers and goal killers. They really are. And that's the thing about it. So, yeah, focus on that bag, Jasmine. You're going to get to where you need to be. Focus on that. That's what Spirit's saying. Focus on it. And keep me posted. You're going to be, I'm not sure if you're taking classes or you're going back to school, but I see you doing something along those lines of learning something. But keep me posted. And thank you so much, Jasmine, for your generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. Enjoy your time traveling. Snuggle up with your cat or your dog, or get a good recipe or go for a good walk. We waste so much time. We waste so much time in relationships. My mom used to always tell me that she was like, she said the time that I spent dating and spending time, trying thinking about somebody, she said I could have spent that time doing something constructive. And she was right. She was 100% right. And that goes for males or females. It takes a lot of time out of your day in relationships and your focus, because you're thinking about them all the time. You know what I mean? You're thinking about them all the time. All right. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and get back to the one card free pulls. I think I'm going to end the show in about 12 minutes. So if you have a question and I have not answered your question, please type your question down in the chat. I'll do a one card free pull before I close out the show. You're welcome, Jasmine. Thank you. All right. So Yvette, will David give me a discount on a car at his dealership? Okay. Will David give Yvette a discount? Okay, 4 of Cups is here. Huh. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so, I'm going to say that he wants to give you a discount, but the problem of it is, Yvette, yes, sweeter than rice cake. Yes, you'll be the last donation I take for the day. I feel like the dealership may not allow him to give a discount. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like he would want to do that for you, but they may not allow him to do it. Like he wants to do it, but they may not allow him to do it. And I'm not sure if he is happy doing what he's doing, because we got the 4 of Cups, so it's almost like somebody that's there, but they're just there. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like, yes, that he would give you a discount if the dealership will allow him to do it. I feel like there's something going on there. There could be some changes, especially with the politics, everything going on. A lot of cars are going to be going up in price. So I feel like, yes. So to answer the question, yes, I feel like he will give it to you if he can. If he can. If he can. So I feel like he will. But I feel like he's unhappy where he's at. Has he told you that? Like, I feel like he likes it, but there's things about it he doesn't like. Like they put a lot of pressure on them, and it's like he has to meet so many goals and things like that. So I kind of feel like he's unhappy where he's at. But yes, he will give you a discount if he can. So I'm gonna say yes on that. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. Okay, so Yvette. Yeah, I don't feel like he's very happy. I feel like he's there's a lot of stress on that job, extreme stress. Yeah. But keep me posted, Yvette. All right, so Teresa says, can you tell me when Social Security office is going to pay me for 1990, 2008 with interest? I'm 63 and they don't want to pay it. My daughter is 35 now. It's from her dad. He's passed on when she was 6 weeks old. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, I'm not sure about a time, but I can tell you if they will or they won't. All right, you're welcome, Yvette. Will they pay her back with interest? Okay. Will they pay her back? Okay, I just need one card. Will they pay Teresa back? Okay. All right. Well, 3 cards came out anyways. I did it. Okay. So the Tower card, the Fool card, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Huh. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you, Teresa. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like it's going to be a while before you get it. There's some type of catastrophic change that's coming with the Tower card. And let me just preface this, it's not you, okay? Everybody's involved with this. So there's some type of catastrophic change that's going to be happening with Social Security, or some sort of change is coming. Okay, I'm seeing that with the Tower card. The Fool card is about taking risk. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is about steadfastness. Okay, so to answer your question, I'm going to say we got 3 cards, 2 yeses and a no. So I'm going to say yes, that you will get it, but God knows how long it's going to take for you to get. There's going to be some sort of major reform or major change coming. And this card is about steadfastness. Spirit just whispered something to me. Make sure that you keep paperwork. Okay, if you have to go on socialsecurity.com and you have to print off how much Social Security is, your payments or benefits are coming your way, please take a picture of that or print it out. Because I feel like if there's a big restructuring of the website, or they take it down or they remove it, I feel like it's going to be very hard for you to have proof of what you're owed. Okay, so Spirit is saying to make sure that you keep any paperwork, you take pictures of any type of like benefits that you're supposed to be receiving. Whatever you have in regards to this, please make sure that you keep records. You will get it, but it's going to take time, and there's going to be a huge shakeup here. Lord have mercy. Lord bless us all. That's all I got to say. Lord bless us all. Big changes, big changes. So yes, you will get it, but there's a big restructuring. Make sure you take pictures or print records of what is owed to you if you can, and how much your benefit amount is expected to be. You know, sometimes they'll show you, oh, you'll get this certain amount, or I'm supposed to get this. Take a picture of that, print it out. Okay, print it out for your records. There's a big change coming. Big change. All right, but the answer is yes, roundabout way, yes. But in order to get what you're supposed to get, take pictures of what's owed. Okay, so keep me posted. Keep me posted. I feel like it's going to be a while before you get it. I'm feeling like possibly even it may be a delay of into the next year before you even get it. All right, so M. Grace, is the OP the Capricorn developing feelings towards me? Okay, is OP. Okay, is OP developing feelings? Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. You're welcome. I think this person likes you. With the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like there could be something there. Do you guys work together, or do you have a history of like going to school together or something? Because I feel like there's some sort of connection between you and this Capricorn, school wise or job wise. But there's some sort of connection past or something like that. But I do feel like there is something there so I don't feel like it's a deep connection, but I do feel like there could be something brewing here with the Ten of Pentacles. Like I feel like he's very okay. You're in school together, so that makes a lot of sense. I felt like there was some sort of connection between the two of you. Yeah, I'd say this person really likes you, so I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say they really like you. Maybe you guys are still getting to know each other. So yeah, I think there's some sort of connection. Like I said, it's not a deep connection, but there's some sort of connection there. So I'd say yes, this person really likes you. They find you very beautiful. They really do like you. And I feel like you and this person are gonna continue to talk or have some sort of connection coming up. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. You guys might not see each other that much because of differing schedules, but I feel like you'll keep in touch. All right. So Firefly wants to know what Scorpio currently feeling about me. Okay. Okay. What is Scorpio feeling? Queen of Swords. Okay. Okay. Well, I feel like with the Swords energy, they are thinking about you. So I would say that they are thinking about you. So you may hear something back from the Scorpio pretty soon. So I don't know if you guys have recently texted each other, but I feel like you have been on the Scorpio's mind, and I feel like you will get some sort of text message or some sort of message from him over the next week. So you've been on this person's mind, so keep me posted. I feel like they are thinking about you. All right, so Benita. All right, this is for Benita. Hi, are Sean's parents aware of his interest in you? Okay, are they aware? Do they know about it? Yes or no? Okay. Two of Pentacles, yes. I think they have an idea with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is a yes card. So I would say yes, that they do. They do. And I think they have a feeling about it, that you and Sean could possibly become an item. So I'm going to say yes on that. All right. So, okay, he did text, so he's playing it cool. Okay. Aniket, welcome. Okay. Love reading. Okay, I'm going to do a one card pull for you. Oh, the Devil card. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, so you could be dealing with someone around your energy that is not telling you the truth about something. I don't know if this makes sense, but I don't know if there was a female or somebody, or it could be male too. There's somebody in your energy that's not being forthcoming about something or truthful with you about something, or it could be playing games, or could be manipulative. Or maybe this is a past energy that you've dealt with, somebody that maybe blew hot and cold that you were talking to, or you were just kind of kicking it with, and they weren't being forthcoming with you. Okay. So we have the Devil card here. So I would just be very observant about this person, if this is the person that you're asking me about, because they could be someone that doesn't tell the truth about things. They could be involved with somebody. They may have a boyfriend, or maybe they're kind of in and out of a relationship and they're not telling you the 100% truth about the situation. So Spirit just says, just be cautious. Okay. Just be cautious. Or this person may not be, they may not tell the truth about things. Yeah. Hi, but thank you. You're welcome, Benita. Thank you. But yes, that's what I just feel an energy around you that someone is maybe not telling the truth about something. So you got to kind of watch that with this person. And I don't think that this person's doing it like out of meanness or anything, but it's just kind of like they're just not very, I don't know. They just may not be very forthcoming about some things. They could be involved with somebody and just not telling you. But keep me posted. Keep me posted, because this card don't come up for no reason. There's a reason that this card comes up for, so just be cautious, And it's hard when you trust somebody or you really like somebody, and then you find out that they're lying about things. Boy, that's heartbreaking. I've dealt with that several times, where it was somebody I really, really liked, somebody I really, really trusted, and I found out they lied about a whole lot of shit. And you just like, why? What's the purpose? I mean, they would lie about the sky being blue and tell you that it's purple, and it's just like, why? Why would you waste your time lying to me about that? But you have some folks that are like that, that's just what they do. So When you and sometimes you don't find out about these people until later. You know what I'm saying? You don't find out about them till later. That's the painful part. That can be painful. All right. Well, this is a person trying so hard that I can confess my feelings to her. Yes, yes. I feel like you should confess your feelings, but just be cautious. Um, get to know this person a little bit more, and don't say anything. Like if you notice things, don't say, like, you don't tell them that you notice something. Just kind of be like a snake, a serpent, and just slide your way around and just kind of watch, observe, quietly observe this person's motives and what they're doing. But she wants you to do those steps. Okay. Yeah, I mean, and you still can, you still can. But just if you get a red flag about this person, you feel like they're lying about something or they're not telling the truth, listen to that. Listen to that. And she doesn't want to do, okay. And that could be also an issue too. Do you know if she has somebody? Hi, Misty, welcome. Do you know if she has somebody? Because that could be why she doesn't want to do anything. Some people like that. They like the attention. But like I said, I just feel like this person's not being completely honest with you about something. So just use caution. Keep your options open. Okay, she had a past. Gotcha. Okay, and that could be what it is too, that she's not, being upfront with you about. Yeah. But like I'm saying, you can continue to forge a connection with this person, but just be observant. Yeah, just be observant. You're welcome, because the devil card does not come up for no reason. I'm telling you, every time I see that daggone devil card and I'm dealing with somebody, I swear it's true every time. It's true every time. You're welcome. So keep me posted. All right, so Miss G, I think you're going to be the last read for me today before I close out the show. Welcome. Please, everyone, please don't forget to hit that like button. I greatly appreciate you guys. I will be back this Friday at 9:00 p.m. to do a nighttime show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Please don't miss out. All right, so Bina here. How does Akshat truly feel about you? Okay. How does this person truly feel? Okay. Knight of Cups. Wow. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Well, we got the Knight of Cups, so I think this person is interested in you. Yeah. I think this person is interested in you. I think that they're maybe afraid to approach you for some particular reason. Maybe they're timid. Maybe they're shy. Maybe they're not 100% sure about how you feel about them. But the Knight of Cups is about romance. It's about communication. So I'm going to say that this person feels the same way about you as you do about them. I'd say this person really likes you. And maybe they're taking their time about things. Yeah. But I'm going to say that this person truly likes you. And there's some sort of communication. There's some type of connection between the two of you. And I feel like if you give it more time, it could grow. Yeah, this person really likes you. That's what I'm seeing here. So, yeah. So keep me posted. Keep me posted on what you hear and, what happens in future lives. You're welcome. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and peace out here. Please definitely tune in this Friday at 9:00 p.m. I will be doing some more readings, donation-based reads, and free reads as well. It's going to be a fun show. Oh, thank you so much, Misty. Thank you. You're welcome. And thank you, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. And I will see you guys on the next live. Bye-bye.